Hello, my name is Rachel Lovegrove and I'd like to introduce you to a chair method to help with two standing poses, Trikonasana and Virabhadrasana II. We might even get a third one in if we can get that in the 10-minute section. So what I've got here is a yoga chair, folding chair, and I've turned it on its side so that the chair back is facing away from me. If you don't have a very sticky mat, you might want to put that chair back against the wall so it doesn't slide. Now I've got an elevation for my front leg foot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place my front leg foot onto the chair back and it will make that sound. And my left foot I'm going to transfer out to the side here. So now what I've got is I've got an elevation for that leg bone to draw up into the hip, which takes the pressure off the knee joint, teaches the leg bone how to lift properly, but also moves the weight more into the back leg. And I'm going to move my foot a little further back because I can feel there's more space now. And that means that I'm not leaning onto this right hip. So it relieves the pressure on that hip. I can also see if I place the foot in the center of the back of the chair that the kneecap is in line also with the center of the back of the chair. So I've got better eyes on the job to turn that thigh from inside out and keep that rotation of the top of that leg. When I go into the pose, Trikonasana triangle pose, I've got the choice of putting my hand on the top bar here or even on the chair leg like that, so you don't go down too far. And then I can practice sliding the hand further down, maybe reaching towards the foot here on this part here, or even, if I can, going further down to the side of the chair. And all the time, I'm keeping that leg bone, that femur bone, going up into the hip socket. So that's the Trikonasana method. And then if we show the Virabhadrasana II method, exactly the same setup. Foot is in the center of the back of the chair. This leg, you walk it a little further back now because we're going to be bending that front leg. And keeping that rotation at the top of the thigh, you bend the leg, bringing the shin bone towards vertical, thigh towards parallel if you can. It's a very big stretch in the calf muscle, so if you're tight in the calves, great for cycling, great for any sporting activity there, or just generally tight muscles there. And you can use your right hand here to press that knee back, turning the abdomen, chest from the bent leg side to the straight leg side, and you can then stretch your arms out that way. And again, you come up the same way and carefully walk the back leg in first and then take the other leg off. So those two methods are really helpful to relieve pressure on that front leg hip, because sometimes when we go into the pose and we're going down here, people tend to collapse this leg, the leg drops down, everything drops down into the hip. So it gives us that lifting up to stop this collapse from happening. And of course, if you wanted to do Parsvakonasana, the side angle stretch, you can do the same thing. Again, I do recommend you put your chair against the wall if you don't have a very sticky mat. This is I've tried before and it's fine, it doesn't slip. But you would bend that leg like in Virabhadrasana II, and then you can go to the side and bring the hand onto the bar there, or onto the chair leg if you don't have a bar, and deepen the bend in the leg, keeping that calf long, knee back, and then maybe taking the arm up and over, keeping those lines, those lengthening lines from the tips of your left fingers to the outer edge of your left foot, and then you come up. So I hope you enjoyed that, and that gives you some practice to do, something to think about. If you don't have a yoga chair, as I say, do check that your chair is not going to break, because your chair has to be very firm to do this method. And if you want to get your hands on one, go to Yoga Matters or go to my website and you'll find some yoga chairs there. Thank you very much for watching. See you at the next one.